You on the floor.
Hello, everybody. So exciting to be back for another workout. We just had a little pre-chat, Katie and myself, in regards to the busyness of life. It happens. So if you guys are also in the same boat as, I'm going to say the both of us, where a lot of life circumstances are happening, just be proud of yourself for being able to not only show up for this workout, but to show up for those times that you really feel like you need something or someone, and that could be yourself. So we're in this together. You're not alone. And I just wanted to give you that little pre-chat before we start today's workout. With that in mind, what we're going to be doing today, in case you forget already, make sure you have your own music, especially if you want to be listening to music, because the music is only going to be in my ears. It's going to help me with cueing and, of course, timing throughout the workout. So if you want to throw on something and you don't want to hear me deep breathe, now is your chance. Go ahead and get that set up. We don't need any equipment today, no books, no nothing, just our beautiful selves. So for now, let's go ahead and start with a step touch. Today's workout, what we're going to be doing is 10 minutes of continuous movement, but not fully continuous, because there's going to be another 10 minutes of breaks in between. So it's going to be a minute on, a minute off, a minute on, a minute off. 10 total exercises today, but of course you have a minute to rest in between each one of those exercises. Very important reminder today, ladies, know your limits, work within it, add a little bit of a hop if you think you can. If not, stay in that step touch. Start getting your arms moving, whatever way feels best. So like I said, today is a great day to know your limits, work within it, especially if you're feeling a little bit out of your sorts, you haven't had a workout or intentional physical movement in some time. We'll take it easy today. If that means you're just in a step touch right now, then that means you're just in a step touch, no jump. We got 4 more. Last 2, 1 more, boom, march on the spot. And if you can, see if you can add it into a jog. Knees, don't worry about how high or how low you bring them up. Just keep 1 foot off the floor, back and forth. Taking it out nice and wide. Trying our best to keep flat feet rather than on your toes. Your calves will be screaming my name tomorrow if that's the case. And right back in. Back out. Back in. A little bit faster. Out, 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 in. 4 steps. Out. 4 steps in. Good job. Remember, flat feet if you can. Going to 2. 1, 2 out, 1, 2 in. Back and forth. Remember your own pace. You can just be stepping or just a regular walk on the spot, whatever feels best. Woo, we're going to slow things down just quickly because we're going to get into our inchworm. Inchworm, remember, feet are going to be about hip width apart. Hinge forward at the waist. Feel your feet, again, closer together. Because from this point, we want to make sure our hips aren't shaking as we walk ourselves down to the plank. Once you're here, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet up to your hands. Hold it here. Walk it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands back. Head down. Repeat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet in. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you do not need to keep up with me. That's not the goal for today. The goal is to be adding in that intentional movement. So if you feel like you need to slow down, then you slow down. If you feel like you want to speed up, then I want you to speed up. Remember, know your limits, work within it. It's not a competition with anybody, especially not with yourself. We're here to better ourselves, get ourselves back on track. I don't know about you guys, but for me, my physical fitness helps my mental health so much, so much. So if there's anything that I can do physically to help me mentally, I am going to do it. So don't create any attachments to the outcomes and how you show up today. The whole point is that you're here. So with that in mind, let's get ready to start because it is time, just like my headphones are telling me. Get your water close by because we're going to need it today, especially if we haven't been super intentional with our movements lately. We might feel a little bit winded. That's a-okay. Again, I just want you to take your time. So we're going to start off super easy today. All we're going to be doing is inchworm for the first minute. Remember, it's a minute on, minute off. That means every minute off, I'm going to be showing you guys the next movement of the next exercise. Nothing for you to remember other than just to hear me when I say eyes on me. Eyes on me for our inchworm. You guys already know what to do because we did the warm up. So let's get started in 3, 2, 1, inchworm. Don't worry about holding the plank. You can just keep walking your feet in and out. 1 whole minute. Standing up, however, that is where things get a little bit different. Awesome job. Keep going, ladies. I'm gonna crack a window. I'm sorry, it's gotta happen. That darn wood stove. Remember, watch your hips aren't shaking side to side. If you feel like they are, then how about this? Widen your stance. Up and down. Look at that, 19 seconds to go, ladies. Remember, you get a minute rest. So take as much time as you need. Remember, we're adding in that intentionality to each movement we do here today. So make sure each movement you do it with purpose and with passion. 3, 2, 1. We are done. 1 minute rest. Woo! Feeling good, looking even better. So we're going to switch things up right away into a lower body movement. Low body, what we're going to do is our static lateral lunge, which means toes, hips, shoulders are pointed square out in front. From this position, figure out what feels best in terms of your stance. Knee goes right over your toe, come right back up, switch, knee over our opposite side, and repeat. Arms up at your chest or on your hip, whatever feels best. Remember, guys, we still have 20 seconds to go, so take your time. You know what to do when we get to that minute, and then we'll go ahead and get right into it. 12 seconds to go. Five seconds before we start that lateral lunge. Get ready, ladies, because that timer's going in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. If you guys are feeling up for a challenge today, remember, know your limits, work within it. If you feel like you're up for a challenge, and I want you to pick off one leg and back down and repeat. Same leg, same side. We're going to continue exactly this way for those that are choosing to do it for 5 more seconds, and then we switch. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds left on the clock. If not, we're staying in our static lunge, changing up our sides. Remember, knee over toe, feet are flat. 3, 2, 1. You're done. Woo! 2 exercises in, 8 more to go. Woo-hoo! All right, ladies, we're getting right back down to the ground. And we're going to be doing our eccentric push-ups. Eccentric push-ups, I haven't done these yet this year, I don't think. Maybe one time, actually. But I haven't added these. We've just been doing regular push-ups. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to not only build your strength, but for those that have been away from the workout for a little bit, a great opportunity to bring back in that push-up. Remember, for your eccentric push-ups, if it's been a while, I highly recommend for you to stay down onto your knees. Remember, elbows are going straight back down. Sorry, a little bit slower. Elbows are going straight back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your choice to lift up your hands and right back up. We've got 12 seconds on the clock. Remember, this movement is meant to be nice and slow, and then push all the way up. Choice to do it from your knees or from your toes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Awesome job, Katie. Elbows nice and tight. Elbows nice and tight. Don't let them flare out. Flaring them out means that we're getting into that fatigue spot. That is a-okay. Just remember, don't compromise that form. We want quality, not quantity. Halfway through, ladies, you got this. 30 seconds to go. Remember, you get a whole minute rest. Remember, at the bottom part of your push-up, your thumbs should be in your armpits. That's how we know our hands are at the right spot. So if you need to push them in or out, now's your chance. You've got 8 seconds to go. Keep moving. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Minute rest. Holy bananas, how we doing? Yes, yes, yes. So good. All right, ladies, coming up, we got another adductor movement. We're going to be getting ourselves down into our sumo squat, up onto our toes. Toes today are going to be optional. Remember, for your sumo squat, we want knees over toes. So our toes are pointed out on a 45-degree angle. If you're not sure, toes out in front, turn them to each corner of your room. When you're ready, heels are going to stay into center, putting that pressure in through your heels, knees right over your toes, right back down. Remember, the toes is option for those that remember. I'm going to show you the option, which means you get down into your sumo squat, up onto your toes, back down, back up. That portion is optional. I'll show you one more time. Up on your toes, back down and up. Those that are feeling for a challenge, that's what you're doing. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Here we go. Remember, squeeze those glutes all the way up. If you can, all the way down too. Whoo, you got buns of steel. Awesome job, ladies. Slow it down, adding in that intentionality. If you want to try some toe lifts, feel free. Ooh, 20 seconds on the clock. Eight seconds to go. That's it, ladies. You got this. Remember, 1 minute rest. 3, 2, 1. Minute has started. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I am already sweating with the window open. Maybe it's the long shirt. I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right, ladies, we're going to head over to the wall. We haven't done these in a while either. Our wall push-ups, my fave. Hands on the wall. One foot is going to be up into the air. Remember, we're going to be going for 30 seconds with one leg before we switch to our opposite leg. So great opportunity to really test to figure out how close or how far your feet are from the wall. The farther away, the harder it will be. The closer you are, the easier it will be. Know your limits, work within it, ladies. We got 12 seconds on the clock before we get ourselves ready. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. One foot up into the air, other foot is flat. Crown of your head is aiming towards that wall. If you're not sure where the crown is, it's your part, ladies. Where is that beautiful part of yours? Remember, 30 seconds on each leg. We've got 8 seconds to go before we switch. Make sure you're breathing normal, not holding that breath. Switching legs in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last 30 seconds. Come on, ladies. You get a minute rest after this. In through your mouth, out through your mouth. Hands are wide, elbows are going wide. Foot is flat on the floor. 8 seconds to go. Come on, ladies, you got this. Let's see, 2 more reps, 2 more reps. Woo! Last 3, 2, 1. Yes, 1 minute rest is back. Holy banana peels. All right, ladies, we got static lunge coming up. 45 seconds to go. You guys get to pick which leg you would like to attack first. One foot is going to be in front, opposite foot in behind. Does not matter which foot is in front because we're going to be switching up in 3 more minutes. Just kidding, 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Can't do math. All right, from here, get yourself down into your lunge. Remember, 90 degrees on the front leg, 90 degrees on the back leg. I can even push my back leg back a little bit further. Once I'm there, up and down. Notice how I'm always maintaining that 90 degree in the back as well as the front, rather than coming forward into a lunge or somehow back there. All right, ladies, 10 seconds to go before we start. One leg, 1 minute. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Static lunge, nice and tall. Chest is high. Elbows are pulling back to keep that chest open, but also help keep your spine nice and tall. It should be parallel to your front shin as well as your back thigh. Remember, let your back leg do the work to drop it down rather than your front leg coming forward. Keeping that back knee always bent. 30 seconds left. Come on, ladies, you got this. Woo! If you need to take a rest, take it, but come right back into it. You can always use a chair or a wall for assistance if you're having a hard time balancing. Last 12. Woo! 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Ole. Remember which leg you just did, because you might forget. We're heading down to the floor, and we're going to be doing some, actually, you know what? We're going to go on our front. So we did a lot of back stuff yesterday. I'm going to change this one up. So 45 seconds on the clock. All we're going to be doing here is bird dog. Hands and knees down on the floor. Shoulders on top of your wrist, hips on top of your knees, opposite arm, opposite leg, hand facing the inside of your body, heel pressed straight out behind. Nice streamlined position. Ladies, any of you guys like martinis? Or you got a favorite beverage in mind? Imagine you had an entire tray of them on your back and you're about to bring them out to your girlfriends. You don't want to spill any because that means that nobody is getting any. So 12 seconds on the clock. Get yourselves mentally and physically ready to hold those tray of martinis or your favorite drink, because we're getting right into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Nice, slow control. Hips are square to the floor. Remember, heel is pressed straight back to add in that length. Palm to the inside of your body. Halfway there, you got this. How are those martinis doing, ladies? What flavor are you guys getting? I think I'm doing an espresso martini. That's what I'm bringing to my friends. I don't know about you guys, but I can make a dirty espresso martini. Woo, look at that, 12 seconds to go, come on. Nice, slow control, in and out. Last 3, 2, 1 minute rest. Holy, we're feeling good. All right, ladies, we're about to pick up that intensity because we're going right back into our opposite leg. So I wanted you guys to remember which leg you had forward first, because now we're going to be swapping her up. So 45 seconds on the clock, plenty of time. You guys know what's happening for that static lunge. Get yourselves mentally and physically ready. We'll have 6.5 minutes left of the workout today. So that means a couple more movements. We're going to be picking up the intensity just a bit. So remember, know your limit, work within it. 25 seconds to go. Opposite leg forward, hands to your hips. This will help keep your back nice and straight. When you're ready, which is in, of course, 12 seconds. But if you want to practice getting yourselves into the proper positioning, now is the time. Remember that back knee is doing all the work. Front knee, back leg, 90 degrees, always, always. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Static lunge, opposite foot forward, chest is shining bright, elbows pulled straight back, eyes are forward or right where the floor meets the wall. Ladies, if you have a mirror or if you happen to be filming yourselves right now, check out that mirror, check out yourselves and see if you guys are coming back down with your back leg doing all the work rather than your front leg. Because if it's our front leg, we ain't bending that back leg. We need to make sure it is being bent. 20 seconds on the clock, ladies. Come on, you got this. Woo, last 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we got a minute rest. We'll be heading down to the ground very shortly. More than halfway through, ladies. You guys are crushing it. Thumbs up if you're still with me. Yes, Katie. All right, ladies, we're gonna be doing our hip raise and leg lower. So that means laying onto our backs, we're gonna press belly button to spine to make sure it does not lift off the ground. I'm just gonna turn myself for you, ladies. Once you guys are here, palms are flat to the floor, raising our heels. We're gonna push our heels, lifting our hips off the ground, lowering those legs. Remember, our low back is gonna want to arch to stick a whole hand under. If it does do that, then I would prefer it if you had your knees bent. We don't want to compromise form. Remember, quality versus quantity. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hip raise, leg lower, leg bent as an option, especially to keep that low back flat to the floor. You got this, ladies. Come on. Slow control. Don't hold that breath. Breathe normal. In through your mouth, out through your mouth. Woo! Keep it up, ladies. Look at that. We got 28 seconds left on the clock. Not even. Oh me, oh my. Almost there, ladies. Come on. Last 6, 4, 2, 1. You're done. Woo! How is our core feeling just yet? I don't know about you guys, but mine is on fire. All right, ladies, we're swapping down onto our stomachs, still on the ground. When you guys are in this position, we're gonna get ourselves into our plank. Plank, I want you guys to be in a high plank position to start, but I also want your feet to be nice and wide because we're gonna be doing some up, up, down, down movements. Yes, this can be done on your on your knees. If it is, untuck your toes so laces are flat to the floor, just as if you were doing a push-up. Up and down. 1 whole minute, but we still have 20 seconds to go. So get yourselves mentally and physically prepped. Add in some chest openers if you feel called to do so. Arms up and over. Remember, intentional movement is always good, especially when you add it to the intentionality of it all. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. Trying to keep those hips from shaking off the floor. If you have some music, beat of the music. Here we go. Woo! Or if you're on your knees, bum is not back here. It is not Friday night, ladies. Bring those hips forward. Squeeze those glutes together because no one's gonna squeeze them for you, as Katie's famous words once said. Look at that. 15 seconds on the clock. Holy banana peels. Come on, ladies. I want to see you go up and down at least 2 more full rotations. Full cycles, sorry. Woo, last 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes, so good, so good. All right, ladies, we are going to be back up to a standing position. How are we feeling? Think we got a couple more minutes in us? Yes. Okay, good. Because I'm going to add a little bit more. Instead of 10 movements, we're going to do 11, maybe 12. So we're going to add a little bit more to this. 30 seconds on the clock before we go ahead and get started. Standing. Woo, my brain is forgetting what we're doing. Sorry, guys, just 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, mountain climbers. Here we go, plank position, or as an option, from the wall. If you're doing it from the wall, knees are into chest, and if you can, add in that intensity. If not, we're down on the ground. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Remember, you can do this from the floor or from the wall. Slow or fast, choice is yours. You got this, ladies. Come on, keep moving. 20 minutes of intentional movement is now turning into 22 minutes because you are so awesome. I got to give you those double digits. Woo, keep going, ladies. Come on, 15 seconds on the clock. Woo, 8. That's it, ladies. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Woo, take a rest. How we feeling? One more movement? Yes. Katie's got this. Katie has got this. You ladies have got this. All right. We're going to be going down to the ground into one of my favorite, not so favorite movements. Favorite because it's so good, but not so favorite because it's hard to do, which means we know we got to do it. So we're going to head down onto our forearm. Make sure it is underneath of your shoulder, not out here. Underneath of your shoulder. Once it's there, feet are going to be flat onto the floor, hands up, and we are doing some side leg raises. We're getting right into her. If you need an option, bend your bottom knee, lift your hips up, same thing. Your choice if your hand goes straight or on your hips. I'll give you guys that options. We're switching at the 30-second mark. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, ladies. Last and final minute. I promise this time. Woo! Feeling good. Looking even better. Come on, ladies. Challenge yourself if you can. 12 seconds on the clock before we switch sides. 5, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Same thing. Remember, hips, shoulders are pointed square in front. They are not turning back this way because that is going to compromise our AC joint. It's basically where our arm connects to our body. We don't want to be dealing with any injuries on that. Also why we want to keep our elbow right underneath of that shoulder. Look at that, ladies. Time is flying in 3, 2, 1. Oh, my hips always burn on this one. That's how much you know we are neglecting our glutes, our glute media, which is the side of our body, side of our booty. All right, ladies, get your water, get yourself situated. I'll give you guys another less than 30 seconds. We will be standing for our cool down. So I'm just going to tilt my screen ever so slightly. Holy moly, how are you guys feeling? Woo! Think you guys got some flossing in you? All right, ladies, we're starting off with a nice quad stretch. 1 foot down onto the ground, grabbing onto our opposite leg. Remember, knees close together, underneath of our hips, shoulders pulled back and down. Tuck your pelvis in. Ladies, we like to do this position where we arch our backs. We're going to remove that by again, just shifting our hips forward, squeeze those glutes together, keeping our chest high, and adding in a light mini crunch. That will really make sure we're targeting the front parts of our legs, our quads. As soon as you're ready, take a big breath in through your nose. On the exhale, push laces into palm. Push and hold. When you're ready, hold that control in your leg because you're going to let go with your arm. Bring your knee up in front. Oh, I lost balance. Knee into chest. Toes are up towards you. Pull that chest forward. Put that pressure in through your knee, shining your chest bright. If you feel like you have an arch in your back, tuck your tailbone under, add that mini crunch. And as soon as you guys are ready, we're gonna let go with the hands, but we're gonna control our leg out to the side. I'm gonna turn in front so you can see me. Out to the side, down, up to the side, back up in front. 2 more times. Last one. Awesome job. All right, ladies, when you're ready, grab hold of your opposite leg. Remember that arch, if it's gonna wanna come back, if we're adding in, if we're standing like this, shoulders back and down, chest is forward. Bring your pelvis closer by squeezing your glutes together and add a little bit of a crunch in front. Yes, it's gonna bring your knee forward. That just shows how tight those quads are, as you can see on mine. I'm a little tight like a tiger. Here we go, ladies. Holding it here, breathing in through our nose, out through your mouth, pushing into our palm. Laces are right into our palm, adding in that press, breathing normal, not holding that breath. And in 3 seconds, we're gonna let go, slow control, bring it up to chest. 3, 2, 1, knee up to chest, pulling our toes up towards us. Again, shining our chest right forward. Keeping those toes up towards us, breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth, maintain that hold. And as soon as you guys are ready, we're gonna let go on 3. Again, keeping our knee out in front, just let go with the arms, and we're gonna bring it out to the side and back down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, let go, out to the side, down, slow control. Woo, losing the balance. Awesome job. 2 more times. Up, side, down, last one, forward. Amazing job. Feet relatively wide. Big inhale up. If you can, up onto your toes. If not, stay with your feet planted. Exhale, down to the floor. Walk your feet in together. Slowly stacking our vertebrae. So we're about halfway up, eyes straight to the floor. Our backs are nice and flat. Holding that martini tray again. But now I just took it off because we're going back down. And from here, we're gonna roll ourselves all the way back up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. From this position, keep your feet together. Another big inhale in. This time we should be able to get up onto our toes. And exhale, drop your heels, hinge forward, hands as close down to the ground as we can. Breathing in through our nose and out. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourselves back up, roll those shoulder blades back and down. And just like that, ladies, we finished another amazing workout. So proud of you guys today. We've done so much amazing work these past few weeks of the year. Oh my goodness, we're already into January. Look at this crazy hair, don't care. I love it. Like always, ladies, in case you forgot, or in case you haven't been here in a while, I'm always gonna be here 5 minutes before the workout, as well as maybe 10 to 15-ish minutes after the workout. If you guys have any questions, concerns, any comments, anything you want to chat about that's struggling you and preventing you from taking that initial step, or if you need more of an accountability, let me know. I'm always here for you guys in your corner twice a week, every single week. So other than that, I'm going to leave you and love you. Those of you that are live, feel free to stay on, and I will see you guys in social media from now until then. Bye.